Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving deep into a topic that's close to the hearts of many Zimbabwean farmers and agri-entrepreneurs. How much money can a farmer make per hectare growing cabbages in Zimbabwe? Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just starting out, this video will break down costs, profits, and everything you need to know to make cabbage farming a profitable venture. Cabbage is one of the most popular vegetables in Zimbabwe. It's a staple in many households, used in dishes like muriwo wesadza, and it's also in high demand in local markets, supermarkets, and even for export. Cabbage is relatively easy to grow, has a short growing cycle, and can be very highly profitable if managed well. But how profitable? Let's break it down step by step. Before we talk about profits, let's look at the costs involved in growing cabbage. Farming isn't just about planting seeds and waiting for harvest. There are several expenses to consider. Here's a breakdown of major costs per hectare. 1. Land preparation. This includes plowing, harrowing, and bedding. On average, this can cost around $100 per hectare, depending on the equipment used. Two, seeds or seedlings. High-quality cabbage seeds or seedlings are essential for a good yield. This can cost between $100 to $150 per hectare. 3. Fertilizers and soil amendments. Cabbage is a heavy feeder, so you will need to invest in fertilizers. Cabbages will require around 400 kgs of ammonium nitrate per hectare. This can cost around $300 per hectare. 4. Pesticides and herbicides. To protect your crop from pests and diseases, you will need a budget for chemicals. This can cost around $150 to $200 per hectare. 5. Irrigation. If you are relying on irrigation, you will need to factor in the cost of water, pumps, and pipes. This can range from $300 to $400 per hectare. 6. Labor. From planting to harvesting, labor is a significant expense. Depending on the size of your farm, this can cost between $300 to $400 per hectare. 7. Miscellaneous costs. This includes transport, packaging, and other small expenses. Let's budget around $100 for this. So, adding all these up, the total cost of growing cabbage per hectare can range from $1,500 to $2,000. Now let's talk about potential earnings. On average, a well-managed cabbage farm can yield between 20,000 to 25,000 heads per hectare. However, with optimal conditions and good farming practices, some farmers have reported yields of up to 30,000 heads per hectare. Now let's assume a conservative yield of 25,000 heads per hectare. The price of cabbage in Zimbabwe fluctuates depending on the season, but on average, you can sell 4 heads of cabbage for around $1. That means from 1 hectare, you could earn up to 6,250 in revenue. Now, let's subtract the costs we discussed earlier. So your profit per hectare could be around 4,250 United States dollars. That's a fantastic return on investment. But remember, these numbers can vary based on factors like market price, weather conditions, and your farming practices. Now that we've seen the potential profits, let's talk about how you can maximize your earnings as a cabbage farmer. Here are some tips. 1. Choose the right variety. Select high-yielding, disease-resistant varieties that are suited to Zimbabwe's climate. 2. Practice good soil management. Test your soil and apply the right fertilizers to ensure your plants get the nutrients they need. 3. Control pests and diseases. Regularly scout your field and use integrated pest management techniques to protect your crop. 4. Effective water management. Cabbage needs consistent moisture, so invest in efficient irrigation systems to avoid water stress. 5. Time your harvest. Harvest at the right time to get the best market prices. Avoid oversupply periods when prices are low. 6. Explore market opportunities. Don't just rely on local markets. Look for opportunities to supply supermarkets, restaurants, and even export your produce. While cabbage farming can be profitable, it's not without its challenges. Here are some common issues farmers face. 1. Price fluctuations. Cabbage prices can vary greatly depending on supply and demand. It's important to plan your planting and harvesting to avoid low price periods. 2. Pests and diseases. Cabbage is susceptible to pests like aphids and diseases like black rot. Regular monitoring and early intervention are key. 3. Climate risks. Droughts or excessive rainfall can affect your yield. Consider investing in irrigation or protective structures like greenhouses. 4. Access to capital. Starting a cabbage farm requires upfront investment. If you don't have enough capital, look for grants, loans, or partnerships. If you are a farmer or thinking about getting into farming, cabbages are definitely a crop worth considering. With the right approach, you can turn your cabbage farm into a thriving business. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on agriculture and farming. Until next time, happy farming.